19% of the students writing mains had anxiety symptoms compared to a whopping 31% writing prelims. Among those, the freshers had 13.79% of the students had anxiety symptoms compared to a whopping 35.29% repeaters. Now, this was found by a research conducted by Sharma, Singla, and Sidhu in 2015. Cut to 2023. In this research conducted by Shandilya, they had compared students' mental health with their increasing number of attempts. And as the graph suggests, as the number of attempts go on increasing, the mental health level goes on declining and decreasing. Cut to 2024, in a study conducted by Palshikar, Atri, and Kumar. When it comes to seeking therapy, 19% of the students felt the need to seek therapy, while only 6% of them approached a mental health professional. So, guys, the question is, what is happening here? Like, why are so many students writing the civil services examination in general and the prelims examination in particular are feeling anxiety? They are experiencing symptoms of anxiety to such whopping levels. And even though they feel the need for therapy, they are unwilling to find or seek a mental health professional. So in today's video, I'm going to read some statistics that shed good light on what civil services aspirants face in this preparation process, and especially when it comes to prelims examination. And also, I will like to hear from Ms. Devyani, who is a trained psychologist, and she is also associated with us as our performance coach as part of the Demolish Prelims 2025 program. So I would like to know from her exactly why these underlying things are experienced by the students, especially in the context of prelims, and what is she going to do in the upcoming sessions in which she is going to help the students in her sessions. Also, we are conducting this open session because we don't want to restrict these learnings, these self-help strategies only to paid students. Those students who are not in a position to pay also have the right to access self-help strategies, self-help tips from a trained professional. So that is our sincere effort behind making this video. So guys, in 2024, the study conducted by Palshikar, Atri, and Kumar uh, was published. In fact, the study was very meticulously covered by the Hindu, and I would suggest the students to go through that particular article by the Hindu, the link of which is being attached to this video. So the study said that 50% of the aspirants experience self-induced pressure. सेल्फ इंड्यूसमेंट से प्रेशर हो रहा है वोपिंग 50% एस्पिरेंट्स को. 33% aspirants, that is 1/3 of the aspirants, have anxiety about underperformance. Now, given the sample size, given the sheer quantum of students writing the civil services examination, this number is huge. Approximately 1/3 of aspirants experienced peer pressure. Again, it's a nasty rat race. And approx 1/4, that is approx 25% of aspirants felt family pressure. So a deadly cocktail of family pressure, peer pressure, anxiety with respect to underperformance, self-induced pressure, that too experienced by such large proportion of students, was highlighted by this particular study. Also, the study highlighted the outcome of these pressures being experienced by the civil services aspirants. They said that 60% of the aspirants felt loneliness. Guys, 60%, lakhs and lakhs of students prepare for this examination. Every year, more than 1 million students fill the examination form for the civil services examination. And 60% of the students felt loneliness. Then 70% aspirants was stressed and had fear of poor performance. Again, more than 50% aspirants, more than half of the aspirants, had increase in negative emotions such as nervousness, frustration, sadness in starting their UPSC preparation. Now, guys, parents जो है इस प्रोसेस में अपने बच्चों को डालते हैं ताकि उनका उज्जवल भविष्य बने. But as the study highlighted, that more than 50% students were experiencing these negative emotions with nervousness, frustration, sadness, and 10% of the aspirants admitted to taking sleeping pills and antidepressants. Now, 10% admitted. Like, we don't know exactly how much percent of aspirants had in fact taken recourse to sleeping pills and antidepressants. Now, these are really disturbing statistics that have come to fore. Guys, the study had highlighted the reasons for this examination, study conducted by Palshikar, Atri and Kumar. What are the underlying reasons that UPSC aspirants, civil service aspirants have to face these daunting experiences, these mentally daunting and draining experiences? Number one was that obviously civil services examination is one of the toughest exam in the world. That goes without saying. The syllabus is vast. The students have to study for large spells of time, many hours. They have to sacrifice sleep. They have to sacrifice social media, and they even have to sacrifice basic self care. And one important thing highlighted by the study was current events add to this burden, creating a cycle of stress. Now, indeed, guys, current affairs is such a huge monster that the students get bogged down. The students are in that constant FOMO, constant race of covering current affairs from different sources, because the prelims paper has become so randomized. The questions are being asked from such random sources that the students are constantly running behind covering current affairs, and ultimately very few questions come from what the students have already covered. So, just before moving ahead with the study and the points they have highlighted, guys, we have already started the initiative of nuclear notes. Now we have to work on ourselves as to how we can condense our notes. So, be it nuclear notes or be it another ways of smartly reducing your content, organizing your content, Ms. Devyani will be speaking on this more. Guys, again, here it is important to note the financial strain as highlighted by the report, the financial strain that the students have to experience. Again, I would like to juxtapose this, contrast this with the report by Google and KPMG that has highlighted that UPSC coaching industry is a whopping 3,000 crore industry. But where is this money coming from? As per the research report by Palshikar, Atri and Kumar, 17% of the students' families earn under 30,000 per month family income. Less than 30,000 per month. 15% student families, it's between 30 to 50,000. 16% families are farmer families. A farmer is the main breadwinner. 6% student families come from skilled or semi-skilled workers families. 43% aspirants. Now, this is with respect to the fee that they pay. 43% of the aspirants paid 1 to 2 lakh per year on coaching. 29% aspirants paid 2 to 3 lakh per year on coaching. And guys, believe me, 5% of the aspirants paid more than 3 lakh per year on coaching. I don't know where this money is going, like more than 3 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs in coaching for 1 year. Like, when it comes to our initiative at UPSC Mitra or the Demolish Prelims 2025 initiative, we have, as a matter of policy, kept it as affordable as possible so that all the stratas of the society, all the students coming from all stratas of society can take benefit from this particular initiative. Definitely, Miss Devyani will be conducting performance booster sessions where she'll be helping the students, where she'll be helping you guys to manage your pressure better, to manage your anxieties better. Also, with other study and performance related sessions will be conducted on better note making, better memory retention, active recall, and so on. But still, we have priced it drastically low compared to what the market is charging. I don't know, 2 lakh, 3 lakh are being charged for what? Additionally, costs of housing, meals, stationery, transports are always additional. And if you're living in the hubs, of coaching centers or quote unquote coaching mafias, then your living cost of living rises up exponentially. This is an open secret. So here I would like to know from you, Ms. Devyani, as the report also cited, there is a silver lining. So, what is your take on this particular silver lining? Also, what more can be done and should be done by the students at their individual level? क्योंकि कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री तो बहुत जल्दी बदलने वाली नहीं है. I remember Honorable Vice President of India, Mr. Dhankar, had said that the coaching industry is nothing less than a gas chamber, if I'm quoting him correct. So, such has become the nature of the coaching industry. So, what can be done by the students to be well prepared, well aware about their own mental well-being and be in more control with their civil services preparation in general and prelims preparation in particular, because now prelims anxieties are on the rise. Students are reaching out to us in this regard. Yes, Ms. Devyani.
So it is very, I think it's a bit, I was very happy to see that in this study by Palshika Ratri and Kumar, what they found was that the top three methods that aspirants are using to reduce their stress levels. The first one is web series, TV, music. So most students reported that one as their number one method. And but the other two, physical exercise, meditation, talking to friends, family, it is so heartening to see that even though the aspirants are under so much of stress, they are opting for relatively healthy strategies, physical exercise, meditation, socializing with friends and family. All of these are steps in the right direction that aspirants themselves are taking. And that is so remarkable because normally जब हम stress में होते हैं, negative emotions हमारी judgment को cloud कर रही होती हैं, तो बहुत आसान होता है taking measures that are not so good for you, that are not so productive for you. But it is so good to see that aspirants are actually on the right track in this sense. And there is a silver lining to all of this. Apart from this, I would also suggest something like, little things like what you can do is positive affirmations. So positive affirmations ऐसे बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि अरे this is so simple, इससे क्या इफेक्ट होगा इतनी सी but research has proven कि अगर आप 30 seconds per day if you use positive affirmations within 21 days it can create changes, permanent changes in your neural networks. And this is something that is very effective. This is free of cost. You can do it whenever you want to do.
Yeah.
And the best part is it's only 30 seconds a day. It is time is so precious for every single aspirant. And this is something that you can do on your own. So there is a lot of neuropsychological research also, which supports this kind of thing.
The students will also appreciate if we give them concrete or objective examples of self affirmations or positive affirmations, because this sounds to be really promising. 30 seconds per day or for a stretch of 21 days can have permanent neural change, permanent neural impact. Yeah.
So a very good example is just telling yourself that I am capable. I can do this. I am learning every day. All of these are positive affirmations. If you start repeating these 30 seconds a day, it will really help you. And हमें ऐसा लगता है कि ये बहुत छोटा है, इतना कम time, इससे कैसे होगा? But actually, it is something that will help overcome the negativity bias that we already have. So the thing is, कि as human beings, we are wired to survive, right?
Yeah.
Evolution is all about survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
तो हमारे brain में there is a negativity bias because what happens is कि हमारा survival enhance होता है if we are able to pay more attention to negative things and we are able to remember negative things better. So for example, if I have been chased by a dog and a dog cornered me, that's a negative event, right? मैं डर गई होंगी अगर मेरे पीछे एक dog पड़ गया है. So it serves me well to remember it for the rest of my life so that I can avoid that kind of danger again. So a negativity bias is built into our brains to enhance our survival. But the flip side of this is कि अगर negativity bias already strong है, already inherent है, it is up to us to strengthen the positivity, right? जो optimism वाला चीज है that we have to do on our own. So what happens is when you do positive affirmations, the activity in your amygdala is a part of brain which is the fear center of the brain.
Okay.
So when you repeat these positive affirmations, आपके amygdala की activity automatically कम हो जाती है. So that fear, that anxiety is automatically reduced. It is also very good for strengthening neural pathways. So neurons that fire together wire together. This is a rule that is very well known in neuropsychology. तो इट इज बेसिकली लाइक कि अगर आप कुछ न्यूरॉन्स को जो है बार बार यूज कर रहे हो, वो एक नेटवर्क बनने लग जाता है जो कि ऑटोमेटिकली ट्रिगर होता है. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई कीप रिपीटिंग दैट आई एम केपेबल, eventually what will happen is that my neurons, my brain cells will start forming a network which is more tending towards optimism. एंड देन जब भी मेरे सामने कोई नेगेटिव सिचुएशन होगी, दैट न्यूरल नेटवर्क विल गेट ऑटोमेटिकली ट्रिगर्ड. वो अपने आप ट्रिगर हो जाएगा क्योंकि वो इतना स्ट्रांग हो चुका है, मैंने उसे स्ट्रांग किया है ट्रेन करके. So this is something that can be done. And another explanation for it is actually कि जब हम ये सब करते हैं, positive affirmations and all of this, what happens is it reduces the cortisol in your body, which is the stress hormone, and it helps release endorphins or serotonin, which are feel good hormones, which boost your well-being. So these are the principles that underlie something as simple as positive affirmations. And there are some principles for the kind of affirmation that you should be having. Effective hona chahiye. So for that, it should be in the present tense. So I am capable, not that I will be capable. I will be capable is in the future. It is a goal. It is a distant goal. You don't have to set another goal for yourself. वैसे इस preparation में we have so many targets. It is futile to set another target for yourself. So you are telling your brain that I am capable today. I am confident today, so that those those neural networks can form and they can strengthen, right? Then the next one is you have to be personal. So jo bhi cheez, whatever you link to your own identity, it becomes very relevant for you. Then it is easily remembered. It is more effective. So I will say कि I am capable. Your statements, your affirmations should always start with I. They should not be you. They should not be about some situation. It's always about you. Okay. That is what makes it easy for your brain to retain it, for it to be effective. Okay. The third one is that it should be positive and it should be specific. So instead of saying, I will not procrastinate, it's better to say, I will study today. Okay? Because the logic here is कि जो negative statements होती हैं, जहां पे भी not आ जाता है, do not, cannot, all of these are more difficult for our brain to process because these are worded in a negative way. Also, जो word है, for example, I will not take stress. इसमें stress word तो आ गया, है ना? And in this entire sentence, I will not take stress. The most important word is stress. It is the most solid word here, right? But it is a negative one. So your brain immediately gets stressed क्योंकि आप उसे trigger दे रहे हो उस word से. So instead you should be saying I am calm or I am relaxed. ना? So that is positive, that is specific क्योंकि you don't want to signal any kind of negativity to your brain. True. The next one is that it should be emotionally charged. So when you're starting to study, अगर आप पढ़ने से पहले positive affirmations use कर रहे हो, instead of saying something like I am calm, you can say I am excited to learn, right? Because when you are studying, that excitement will help your speed. We do notice rather than अगर आप stressed out हो, then तो of course your speed is very slow. Yeah. If you're calm, then it improves. But if you're excited, you're enthusiastic, so automatically the learning process becomes fun for you. So let it be something that is emotionally charged, that will be more salient to your brain, that your brain can remember, right? क्योंकि जब भी हम कोई भी चीज emotions के साथ करते हैं, तो वो automatically हमारा brain उसे ज्यादा effectively process कर सकता है. It creates more of an impact. That's it. Then there is the realistic principle. It should not be कि I am perfect, because nobody is perfect. And that is too much of a stretch. Your brain knows that you're not perfect. So your brain will not believe this. So instead, it should be something that is challenging your potential, that is taking you a notch above your current level, but it should still be attainable. It should still be realistic. So rather than saying I am perfect, I am capable is a better affirmation.
Okay. I am capable and I can do better. That would be
I can do better.
Fine.
I am learning every day. I am growing every day.
Okay, makes perfect sense to me, and I think those are great insights for the students watching this video. And guys, at the end, I would just say, please try to implement the basic things and tips and strategies that Ms. Devyani has shared with you. This can be done by anyone, and these are certainly free of cost, as Ms. Devyani has pointed out, be it the 30% per day wala exercise or the other things that she has said. And guys, our motivation and our sincere concern here is that when it comes to prelims examination, because prelims examination will be the next exam that CSA aspirants will be giving, you need to be in a position to demolish prelims in the right manner. Otherwise, as the statistics tell us, that we have seen in the beginning of this video, this entire process of civil services examination in general and prelims in particular is so grueling and is becoming more and more grueling with every passing year, that this is like this is destined, or this is made, or this is wired to demolish the CSC aspirants' hopes and aspirations. But we won't allow that to happen. Rather, we will demolish particular hurdle the right way. So, guys, thanks a lot for sticking till the very end. And we will be coming up with another set of helpful videos to you. Do let us know in the comment section as to how did you find this particular video. Thank you, guys.